Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Cassandra. I am the witch, author, poet, and performer of Magic of Eden, and I am super excited to have you guys here. And if you guys are returning, hey family, welcome back to your sacred space. It is always an honor and a joy to be in your presence. Now today is going to be a pick a deck reading, and the question is, should I stay or should I go? That is the question that came through. This can be in reference to a situation. I don't know why I'm hearing the word situationship, but that is definitely coming through. And or it could be pertaining to a job, a career, a place, like a literal place. Whatever it is that you have on your heart, the question is, again, should I stay or should I go? This is going to be a lot of prophetic messages coming through, so just take what resonates and leave what does not. We are going to be working from several decks here, and I will have them linked in the description box. Now I'm going to take a moment to just say a quick prayer for everyone as we dive into our reading. Thank you so much, Divine, for being with us right now. Thank you for your divine love and benevolent protection. Thank you so much for always surrounding us with your wisdom, your love, your light, and your amazing, amazing wisdom and light. Thank you so much for protecting our aura and for guiding our steps as we move and maneuver throughout the world. Thank you so much to our guides for being present with us here and right now. I set the intention that the people and or person listening to this message takes what resonates and leave what does not. May everything that is being stated in this reading be for the betterment of humanity, and may the person take what they need in order to help them along their journey. It is said, it is so, and it is done, so it is. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in with me as I say the prayer. And one quick thing before I let you guys choose your timestamps, please remember to just take a deep breath and choose what resonates. You do have these 3 different cards here from the Kipper deck, so go ahead and take a few moments to just kind of breathe and focus your intention on receiving the messages that you need. Also, I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently here today. I'm also going to be using this pendulum here so that I can just focus on whatever other messages come through. That is what we're going to be working with, so I'll leave that off to the side, and I'm going to let you choose your decks now. All right, you guys, welcome back. So if you guys chose pile number 1, I did take some notes down. It is right here in this journal. There were only a few things that came through. I needed to take some time to really just kind of jot down some things that I heard, right? So for your pile, here are your notes for note number 1. At first, well, pile number 1, at first I didn't think to write anything down because nothing was coming through. There was like a moment of silence, and that's the reason why you see that I started with pile 2. But then after I started shuffling, I was guided to go back to pile 1, and then that's when I started hearing your messages, right? So for pile 1, for you guys, we have contemplation, hesitation, worry, doubt, fear, anxiety, and then there was something coming through about a fish, a pond, like a koi fish, and then deep sea exploration, and then there was something about mermaids coming through. Now after that, I started getting this feeling of like separation anxiety, this feeling of codependency, and what looks like here is attachments, and there was something about ADHD coming through, and then I also heard separation and then come back together, and then the very last thing that I heard was angel guardian. So with this first group, it really does feel like there is some sort of movement, or there is some sort of like shaking, or really deep feelings of uncertainty with this one. Like I feel like this one, I'm hearing the word confusion, and so I feel like this is definitely going to give, this reading is here to help you guide your steps. I have a feeling that you guys are going to end up having to go. For some of you guys, I mean, just take it as a resonates, but with this distant horizons here, I'm almost kind of picking up on the fact that some of you guys may be traveling to get away for a little while, and that's just so that you guys can clear your head. So, and I also just heard like something about like the rainforest, and I'm seeing the toucan bird is coming through. I really don't know what the symbolism of that bird is, but it almost kind of feels like there's something about moisture. And I'm also hearing like having like a big mouth or having a big beak. You may be someone right now that could be surrounded by people who are talking a lot. You may be overstimulated. You may be feeling like you do need to get away so that you can relax, so that you can pull away, so that you can return to yourself or recharge. There is this sense of like quiet and connecting with nature that is needed with you guys. I'm also seeing a leech. Some of you guys may feel like your energy is being drained, and there's something coming through specifically about eating some type of tropical fruit. I'm seeing mangoes. I'm also seeing pineapples, and I'm seeing coconuts. So that really is interesting. And it's funny because I actually have some coconut water over on my couch that I'm going to grab in a second. I placed it over there because I didn't want it to interfere with the aesthetic of the reading, but hey, it is what it is. Also, there's something very specific about not worrying about, this is going to sound very controversial. Well, not controversial, but you may reject this message the first time you hear it, but the more you sit with it, the more it will make sense. For some of you guys, you are called to, Spirit is saying, is to stop worrying so much about what you look like, because that is, I'm hearing that, I don't know why I'm hearing the word like mediocre. I really don't know why that word is coming through, but there seems to be a need for you to focus your attention on things that truly matter. This is not to say to not upkeep. You know, this is not to say don't focus on your physical well-being. This is not to say don't care about your appearance, but Spirit is saying that there needs to be some type of work to be done to focus on the inside of you versus the outside of you. Because I feel like the things that are outside of you, or this attraction, this thing, your image, is what Spirit is saying, distracting you from doing the internal work. And there seems to be this energy surrounding, okay, well, what am I going to look like? My image. Okay, that's what it is. So for some of you guys, you're worried about what you're going to look like as far as you doing what is right for you. And Spirit is saying to just focus on what is right for you right now. This distant horizons does make me feel like there is some type of vacation that is needed. There is some type of lift off that is needed. I feel like in order for you to release this burden, or to release this, whatever it is you're feeling that's weighing you down, that's not allowing you to move, what I'm hearing is that it's time for you to just lift the anchor. You have the power to lift the anchor so that you can go on this voyage. So should you stay or should you go? Spirit is saying that right now vacation time is needed. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move these cards to the side here, and we're going to be using this deck here. So Spirit, what is it that you have for us right now for pile number 1? For pile number 1. Okay, so I heard stationary. If you guys choose to travel, it's interesting because when you travel somewhere, or when you go like on a vacation, you think about things that you can actually do. Like you plan, you say, okay, I want to go here, I want to explore this. This doesn't really feel like you're going to be exploring so much outside of you. This feels like internal exploration, or going somewhere, or a getaway, just so that you can have peace and quiet. Like, that's what it feels like for some of you guys. It's like I need time to be like by myself for a little bit, and then I can come back to be better. Does that make sense? All right, we're gonna do one more shuffle here. Yep, there it is. That's the quiet we were talking about. That is the quiet. So we have the Two of Swords that came out first, and then the Seven of Pentacles decides to come out. Wow, that's really interesting. Oh, man. And we have the Six of Swords. Yes. Spirit spoke. That's it. That's the message for you guys. Not even playing around. Not even playing around. That makes so much sense. And then you also have the 9 of Wands that's coming out here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That makes so much sense. So I feel like with the car... Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, wow. That is so... Of course. Yes. So basically, with the cards you have here, you have the 2 of Swords here. You have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Swords, the Hangman. You have the 9 of Wands. You have the 7 of Wands. You have the 10 of Wands in reverse, and then you have the Knight. Well, it looks like the Knight of Cups, and then the Devil card here. So what this kind of makes me feel like is exactly what I was saying earlier. There is definitely some quiet time that is needed for you to just kind of refocus and relax a bit. I do feel that with the 7 of Wands here, there's something that you've been trying to, what it feels like, protect, or there's something that you've been exerting a lot of your energy. I'm hearing to make ends meet for some of you guys. And yeah, this really does feel like you guys have been exerting a lot of energy, and you're in a space where you're like, you know what? I really do feel like right now, like I don't have the extra energy to spend on this thing right now. What I need to do is get to a space where I'm quiet so that I can refocus and like recalibrate my energy here. I do feel like with the Devil card here, I feel like some of you guys are burdened with, well, you feel burdened with a lot, and it's taking away from your ability to really focus on uplifting your energy. With this Devil card here, this is bringing me to obligations, especially with the 10 of Pentacles here. So this lets me know that you guys have been doing a lot of work. This, for some reason, I'm hearing that some of you guys have been overworking yourself, trying to ensure that you compensate for this thing, because if not, then you will feel a sense of lack. But it's your overexertion, or this you overexerting this energy, that is making you feel depleted, right? Now, the leech that I saw earlier is coming from these things that you find just kind of sticking to you, and these leeches are a representation of all the things that are just sucking the life out of you. Like some of you guys feel really, really tired. I'm hearing the word mental exhaustion, and I'm also saying headaches, and I'm also feeling like some of you guys are not eating all the way. I'm hearing not eating all the way, but I'm hearing spirits say that some of you guys want to eat more electrical foods, and the reason is because it will help to replenish your energy. I don't see the 4 of Swords here, but I do feel like the 4 of Swords energy is present, because there is something that is needed to be done in order to help you recalibrate and to refocus and to shift your energy right now. I really do feel like when the question is, should I stay or should I go? Spirit is saying you need to go for the sake of replenishment. Go for the sake of a peace of mind. Go for the sake of recalibrating your energy to bring yourself back to a balance, because there's a lot of things that you have that you feel are weighing on you. And also with the 2 of Swords here, there's this need. I'm not saying that you need to do this, but it feels like this need for you to really go to a quiet place so that you can gather your thoughts, really. And I feel like Spirit is saying that the only decisions that you need to be making right now are decisions that are going to promote peace, calmness, clarity, and tranquility for you. And sometimes that does mean leaving. Now, I feel like for some of you guys, Spirit is saying that you may encounter people who feel otherwise, like they feel like they want you to stay. And Spirit is saying, okay, they need to understand that you need this time to yourself, because you have to figure out how to show up for yourself again to begin with. But not even just that, how can you show up for them if you can't even, if you're not balancing your own your own energy. And I'm also hearing something about a rebalancing of hormones. This break is needed because there is a connection that you are trying to make. And in order for you to make these connections, whether it be with a job, whether it be with yourself or a partner or whatever, there is a moment of silence is what I'm hearing that is needed, because you have to be, you can't even hear your thoughts sometimes. Like, there's so many things going on outside of you to where you can't even hear your own thoughts, right? And that's assuming that you guys have an inner monologue, because some people don't have that voice in their head. They just kind of see things, like they don't hear anything on the inside of their head, right? I'm not here to talk about that. But for those of you that do hear the voices or the voice or whatnot, Spirit is saying that it's hard for you guys to really hear those, to hear what it's saying, because of everything that's going on that is outside of you. This 10 of Wands here makes me feel like there is a release that is brewing, and or if you feel like you are burdened, the Spirit is saying that you have to call the shots on making it happen. Also, for some reason, I heard the word dependent on you. You leaving for a little bit, or you spending time away, whether it be for a day or whether it be for 2 days, hours, whatever it is, time is relative. Spirit is saying that it will teach a lesson it will help the other person learn how to be without you and how to be on their own, because you may be the only person that this other individual feels that understands them, that feels that they can't live without. And Spirit is saying that when you separate yourself for a little bit, it will teach that person again how to be on their own, how to be in their own, how to be their own individual, how to be their own person, how to be their own self. And I feel like it's for the better. With the World card coming out here, the Death is in reverse. This is definitely a time, yeah, see, Judgment. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really interesting. You have major arcana cards coming out like left and right now. This is definitely something that is long overdue, and with all these major arcana cards coming up, this is this is going to help to foster in dramatic change for you, because what I'm hearing is that this is going to set the tone or reset the tone of this interaction, this relationship, this whatever this thing is. So the answer to your question is yes, but you're coming back. You have to leave in order to get a sound peace of mind, and you have to go so that you can, again, just kind of return to yourself is what it feels like. So yes, I 100% do feel like that. Also, I feel like with the Judgment card here, this to me means, and it feels like you need time to reflect, and you need time to rationalize, and you need time to really see things for what they are, because there are certain things that want to be revealed to you now to help you on this next journey or this next part of your life. But the only thing is that, oh shoot, you guys remember when I said something about like an angel? Why? Listen, you guys, Judgment, there's the angel here. So definitely take time to connect with your guides. That makes so much sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, you guys, about with that angel coming out. So I really do feel like this is a time where I'm hearing to answer God's call, or answer the call to God. This is like not a rewiring, but like a reestablishing of a connection with a loved one, a departed loved one is what I'm hearing. And also with like an ancestor. Okay, so there's something very specific. I'm hearing the word like queer. This person that has passed on may be queer, right? Or they may have come off as queer. There was something about that, like their sexuality that's standing out to me. Okay, this is so, okay. How am I gonna, okay, so basically with this individual that passed on, for some of you guys, remember, take it as it resonates. This is not going to be for everybody. I get that. And it's all right that it isn't. So one of the guides that is coming through is a guardian angel. And this guardian angel is someone who was gay, or they were lesbian. So they were cisgender, but they cisgendered, or however you say it, right? Whatever the proper term is. And they were also lesbian. So this could have been a woman who, you know, was lesbian and whatnot. And this is a guide. They appeared to be masculine. and or they may have been queer. Like, that's what I'm getting for some of you guys, like, not even kidding. And I'm also hearing something about a cousin. So for some of you guys, this could have been a cousin. Like, I can't even stress to you how much spirit is like narrowing down to like this one individual that lived before, that was here. And there was something, okay, so I'm hearing the S word, trigger warning. More than likely, what I'm hearing is that this guide did commit the ultimate crime against the self, which is the S word. And I'm hearing the word forgiveness. Like, this guide is wanting to connect with you. I don't know why this guide is asking for forgiveness, but they almost want to connect with you to try to help you in the space that you're in right now. I'm hearing that they may have come to you in a dream, or they may be wanting to come to you in a dream, but because you have so many things going on outside of you, that it's hard to like get through because there's so many things that are like clouding your mind. Or they may have been trying to contact you through other means, and you may have missed it because of how much of your attention is focused on things outside of you. Now, I want you guys to remember something, okay? When you're reading tarot, you can read the cards all you want to, but just because you're reading cards does not mean you're reading the energy, and it doesn't mean that you are actually reading what the person, or you're picking up on what the person is actually going through. So how you know when you're giving an actual message to someone is when you can feel it, right? And sometimes what you say goes against what is sitting at the table. Or not at the table, but yeah, sitting at the table or sitting on the table, or you may say things that may not be reflected directly in the cards. This message is not being reflected in the cards, but it is a feeling that I'm getting. Okay, so that is very specific for somebody. For others of you, this guide feels. The guide feels like they are a good cross or a good balance between masculine and feminine, but their outer appearance or their outer way of being, I feel like this was like a woman or someone who identified as such. This is a very feminine energy who has lots of understanding, who is here to help to guide you. I'm hearing the word Melissa. I literally just heard the name Melissa. That was the name that came through. For some of you guys, the name starts with the letter M. Okay? And yeah, I'm hearing the word Melissa. And I'm also seeing somebody that has black hair. There's something very specific about the hair being black. And it's a little tiny bit wavy. For some of you guys, the hair is like a little bit wavy. Very, very, very minimal waves. Right? And the skin tone that I'm seeing, this person could have been Mexican, or they could be Caucasian or white. I am not sure exactly, but the skin does not, this is not someone that has a lot of melanin in their skin. So that is very specific, like not even playing around. So those are the guides that are trying to come through right now. If there are any other guides, I would like to ask that you please come through in this reading right now so that I can give the messages that my tribe needs to hear. There's a grandfather spirit coming through right now. The skin is like clay. I'm seeing like clay skin. He was a warrior. There's something specific about a bow and an arrow. Okay, so there's something specific about a bow and an arrow, and then something about a spear. This being is a warrior. And I'm seeing that they had a bow and arrow, kind of like archery. And there's something about hunting and riding on a horse. The way that this ancestor used to hunt was by horse and with bow and arrow. And like with the sphere. Like this is, okay. Yeah, with the spear. So basically with that energy coming through right now, this is making me feel like there's some type of restoration or some advice or some wisdom that this energy wants to give you. When you decide to go into this quiet place, you can receive more downloads and more messages that are going to help you in this next phase of your life. I want to go ahead and just, turn the cards over. As a matter of fact, yeah, you know what? Yeah, let me go ahead and turn the cards over. So we have the Lover's card that is here as well. We have the Three of Pentacles. That is here. And we also have the Eight of Pentacles. Yep. I feel like with those three cards coming out right now, it almost kind of gives me this insinuation that, yeah, you are the one that is dependent on to make the decisions, and you are the one that gets the work done for the most part, and you are the one. And here we are again with this angel. Here we are again with this angel. Like, there's some, like I said, there's something very specific about angels coming through with this group. I feel like there's something about you that kind of brings things into balance, that gets things done, that puts in the work. I think it's about time that you actually take a break. Like, there's something, again, very specific about you taking a break and you allowing yourself to be connected right now. Like, I can't shake that feeling. Yeah, there's something very specific about that, y'all. Okay, and then you have the scythe here. Yep. And then you also have the dice here. Now is not a time for you. Yeah, so with the scythe here and with the dice and with all of these coming through, with this scythe here, I really do feel like I'm hearing the word clean up with this scythe. It's like a cleaning and like a clearing out. And with this dice here, it's like, okay, I'll take my chances. Yes, I'll definitely take my chances on this because I know that I would rather give myself a chance to cut the bullshit. I'd rather give myself a chance to, you know, do things that I need to do. I feel like with this scythe here, this is Spirit's way of saying this is a non-negotiable. Get it done. Like, get the work done. That's fine. Finish up the things that you need to finish up now while you're at home or while you're at this space. And when you are done, it is time for you to go ahead and maneuver so that you can take a break. Finish up the last finishing touches on whatever it is and take a break, whether it be for a weekend. I'm seeing for some of you guys, it is a weekend. It is on Saturday and on Sunday. Yep, I'm definitely feeling that for some of you guys. And for some of you, I'm hearing Wednesday. All right, so we have Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibilities. And then we have Electric Eel Spirit, bring your ideas to life. And then we also have Rainbow Miracles. Oh my goodness, you guys, listen up, listen up, listen up. We have Focus here. Oh my God, you guys, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out, you guys. Look, we have Angel of Clearing. Oh wow, your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. I'm telling y'all, go on that trip or go away. Even if it's just like to a hotel or something by yourself in the same city. Like, a getaway doesn't always look like you leaving to another country or leaving to another state. You know, sometimes it's the city, sometimes it's just, you know, into like another space. For some of you, it's as short as like you going into like another room of the house. For others of you, it's literally you getting up, leaving the house for a short period of time. Angel of Expression, speak your truth and express yourself clearly. Let them know what you need right now. Let them know, and don't beat around the bush. Spirit is saying, yes, I am being given permission to say it this way. Cut through the bullshit. Get it done. Like get it done. Of course, Spirit wouldn't tell you it in that way, but I'm being given permission to say it in that way. Cut through the bullshit, do what you need to do, and let it be known you need help right now. You are tired. Your divine femininity is shining through with this as well, because if you look at the two angels, the angels here are feminine, or they appear to be feminine, right? Okay, I hope you guys can see that. And let me pick up this book really quickly here so I could double check the words that I... Okay, let's see. Deep sea exploration, mermaids, fish, pond, koi fish. Yeah, so look up the symbolism of those things that I mentioned earlier. And then, yes, so there was something aquatic about the reading. Absolutely. You have starfish here, and you also have electric eel spirit. Absolutely. So... okay, now with the starfish spirit and open to infinite possibilities and bring your ideas to life and miracles, I think the best, and focus, I feel like the best thing for you to do for yourself right now is to spend this time away, because By you doing so, you will allow yourself to foster in all of these different ideas and things of that nature. There are things that are trying to come through for you in your imagination and also in your intuition, but because there's so many things happening outside of you, it's hard for you to focus or receive these downloads. Go into this space so that you can receive the downloads. Spend time, for some of you guys, near water. I'm also hearing something about a pond again, and I'm also hearing something about going to like a coral reef, like coral reefs. And as far as deep sea exploration, that is figurative. That is a metaphor for you diving into your emotions. But you guys are spending time near water. I'm hearing, I don't know why I'm seeing like snorkeling, and I'm hearing like snorkeling, and I'm seeing bubbles in the water. There's something very specific about that, like just taking time to do that. So the answer to your question, yes, you are going for the sake of clearing out, for gaining clarity, for the sake of restoring your energy and allowing your creativity to flow through and allowing yourself to become one with your creativity and your imagination and your intuition again. There's something so refreshing about this. I'm also seeing like an indoor pool, like someone going swimming in order to help the body relax. Like that's what I'm also seeing too, like something where you can get your heart pumping, but using water to help you. All right. So you guys, I really do feel like, I really do hope that this reading did help you guys with this Wizard of the Woods. It's so funny that we're talking about woods and stuff like that. Focus. I feel like this is you focusing on your willpower for whatever reason. Focusing on your wisdom. Whenever you go to like a wizard, this wizard is always, you know, just full of wisdom and like full of magic, and it just understands and just knows, you know, this divine masculinity just knows the wonders of the universe to a certain extent, right? And I feel like with this Wizard of the Woods focus, you have to be able to focus your mind. Like this is you focusing your mind. This is mental. It really is. Anyways, I hope that this reading did help you guys. Thank you for agreeing to come on here and get this reading done with me. I hope that I have your trust. I am looking to build a long-lasting, loving relationship with you guys on here on YouTube. Thank you so much for everything that you guys have done for me, which has been support me. And if there's nothing else that I can do for you, I would like to ask that you please follow along with me over on Instagram. I have been experiencing growth. I am excited for that. I have definitely been experiencing lots of growth there. So thank you guys so much for following me on Instagram at Magic of Eden. And if you guys need anything from me, from the apothecary, from the sacred garden, visit KassandraTurner.com. I do create my own spiritual essentials that you would need in order to help you work your witchy magic and all that good stuff. And if not, then no worries. And I will catch you guys in my next video. All right, you guys, if you chose pile number 2, here we go. I want you guys to know real quick that I actually took some notes here, and I'm going to go ahead and get started with those notes. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Your deck was the loudest. Yours was the loudest. Okay. So for pile 2, there was a sense of excitement, and it was just like, you know what? I heard some things. Let's go ahead and get into it. So we have pile 2. You already left. You mentally checked out a long time ago. And then I heard leave the world behind, forward movement, Jupiter energy, luck, and newness. Yep, the answer to your question is, should I go? Absolutely. If that is what you wish to do. If you decided to go, more than likely you will experience this here. And with this gift card, speaking of gift card, no pun intended, right? Get a gift card, or like you may be given a gift card by someone. That was so cool. I love how that played out. That was dope. Okay. So with this gift card here, there is this sense of like, I'm just ready to move. And for whatever reason, like when I was like shuffling the cards, I did hear something about Sagittarian energy with this one. With this group, there is a sense of fire and inspiration and just simply wanting to go. And it's like, listen, I was ready to go the moment you said this word. Like, you had me at this. And it's so amazing that it's coming through that way. But I feel like for some of you guys, it's not as so much excitement. It's more so as, okay, in order for me to live the life that I want, I have to get up and I have to leave. For others of you, it's, I'm just excited. Like, let's go. And I'm picking up on Aries energy with that one. It's like, yo, like, what are we going to get into? Like, let's explore something. You know what I mean? And with this gift card, I do feel that for both, you know, for both of these extreme, well, it's not really like an extreme, but for both of these, scenarios, it almost feels like either way it goes, you're going to get something good out of it. Does that make sense? So for those of you that are leaving, that are being called to leave this place, or this state of mind or whatnot, it's good because it puts you in a space where you can actually receive something. Because there's something about, for some of you guys, where you're at right now, you're not able to receive the gifts you need. The gift could come in the form of people seeing you for who you are. The gift could come in the form of you being able to do more things for your line of work, for your career. Like, if you decided to go into this space, then you can actually refocus your career and actually gain more traction if you decided to get up and to leave. So if you guys are looking to get up and move, I'm hearing the word yes, but always use your discernment and only take what resonates with you. I am not telling you that you should or you have to do this. If you choose to listen to this reading, then you are taking what resonates and you are leaving what does not resonate. At the end of the day, you know what you need to do. Use your discernment and also follow your intuition and not the first feeling that comes to mind, right? Sometimes the first feeling that comes to mind is the right one, but sometimes it is essential and imperative for you to sit with how you feel first, okay? All right, now that I gave that disclaimer, I feel like with this number 17 here, this does translate to the number 8. So those are things that are coming back around. And I'm also hearing that with the number 8, that does bring about something that has worked for, and it does connect to Saturn. See where Saturn is sitting in your chart right now, and also look, because Saturn is retrograde, right? See where Saturn sits in your chart, and also see what the planet sat, where it's currently, or where he's currently transiting in your chart right now as well. And I'm hearing the words release this karma. Also, there's something about Jupiter. So you want to see where Jupiter is, and also where Jupiter is transiting your chart right now as well. I'm feeling lucky. Like with this one, I'm hearing the words, I'm feeling lucky. I'm seeing lotteries being played with this one. You may win something out of a lottery. It almost kind of comes off of sudden wealth. Like I can't even shake that feeling. I feel like for this group, I'm hearing your fortune comes with movement. Okay, so let's go ahead and move this out the way. And we're going to move these cards. And we are going to... I heard dynamite, the word dynamite. That's funny because now I'm thinking about Napoleon Dynamite. I have not seen that movie in so long. Anyways, okay, Spirit. What is it that we need to hear for the second pile? Jump shoot, like a jump shot, like in basket. Is that like jump shot in basketball? Why am I hearing something about like a basketball game? Okay, I totally forgot to use the pendulum in that first file number 1. Okay, I'm gonna use a pendulum in this reading. Oh, look it. I love that. Okay. I love it. So we have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, like at the start of the shuffling. That is so dope. Even though technically this will be in reverse, I'm just going to read it as it is. I feel like with this pile here, getting up and moving is going to help you get exactly what you want. Like, that is something that you can't expect. And the reason is because when you do decide, if you decided to get up and move, you can focus more on yourself, right? I also heard the word something about like letting go of expectations. Some people may expect things of you in this one. But Spirit is saying that you don't need to fall into anyone's expectations. You owe no one no obligation. And there's something about a gift. Just because you were given this gift does not mean that you have to pay them back with your life. Like, that is, wow, that is very firm and strong and rooted, and it just is what it is. Like, there's no negotiating that, like, at all. I heard that some of you guys have waited your whole life for this. And there's something very specific about someone inspiring you, which is the reason why you do what you do. Or a part of the reason why you do what you do. Like, it could be a sister, is what I'm hearing, like a sister or a mother. Someone close to you, like in a family. And like, they were your inspiration. For some of you, these family members have passed on. For others of you, it's because they played a major role and they still do in your life right now. Okay. And that's part of why you do what you do. What I'm hearing is that this energy would never want you to stay where you're at right now, because where you're at for some of you guys is just not in a space that it's conducive or that is fertile grounds for your ideas and wants and desires to grow. In fact, it is the opposite. I'm hearing that for some of you guys, you're in a very toxic space. And the best thing for you to do is to get up and move. I'm seeing, okay, that is a lot of energy. That is a lot. Let's just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like using 10 cards for whatever reason. I just heard something about the word surprises. And it's interesting because the only card that showed face was the only cards that are showing face are the Six of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, the Chariot card is here. I'm hearing it's something about, like, I'm hearing the word resistance. These people may not want you to go, but it's not up to them. You know what I mean? Like, it's just simply not. Like, Spirit is asking you, whoa, I love this. Spirit is asking you to really be firm and to really be rooted into what is going to make you happy. If getting up and going is going to make you happy, then do that. Without question, without hesitation. I do feel like with this Queen of Swords here, the Queen of Swords is an energy that is rooted in divine femininity. It's discernment. It is one of the cards I feel like it connects me to Virgo with like a hit of Capricorn. At least I'm feeling it right now. It has everything to do with us using the power of our minds, but our minds and our thoughts and the things that we say, the things that we articulate, being inspired by our intuition. And that is the one thing about the Queen of Swords. The King of Swords is not ruled by any type of sense of intuition. It is straight logical fact. It is what it is. And even if it's wrong, the King of Swords will still go with what is presented to it. So if all the evidence points to this, and this is what we're going to go with, I don't care whether it's wrong or not, because it's right, because of logic. And that's the difference between the King and the Queen of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is fixed, whereas the Queen of Swords is mutable. So I feel that she or this energy can change its mind at any given time, but the only way it will change its mind is if it's ruled by its intuition. There is a sense of maturity here with the King of Cups and also with the Queen of Swords. They're acting as a balance for each other, actually. They're acting as a balance. This has everything to do with emotional stability and like really tuning into the emotion and knowing the difference between their feelings, their emotions, and also their intuition. And with this Queen of Swords here, it's okay. I know what I know. I'm stable in my intuition. I'm compassionate. I know what I need to do. And also this King of Cups here is coming up as a guide. And so is this Queen of Swords. They're both acting as a guide, supporting you and your decision to get up and leave if you so chose to. Now with the Chariot card here. This has everything to do with you timing it right. Look to see what's going on in the cosmos first before you just go. And you want to make sure that before you go that you have things in place. You want to make sure that you plan. That way you're not planning to fail. Does that make sense? Okay, let's go ahead and turn these cards over. Ace. Oh, look at that. We got the Ace of Wands here. Yes. Initiation, fresh start, divine inspiration. I love this Ace of Wands here. Absolutely. The answer is yes. There's nothing to fight against at the end of the day. There's nothing for you to fight against. This is action. Look, the Sun card is here. Yes, you guys. Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so excited. I can't. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. Don't miss that opportunity. Yeah, you guys are definitely letting things go. The Five of... Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is... this is the energy where it's like, okay... I feel like for some of you guys, you're not in the dark anymore. There's something that was very clear. For some of you guys that were having some type of like financial setbacks, I feel like y'all are going to receive some type of monetary gain, or you're finally in a space where you can get your finances back together. If you decided to go or move, literally like move the state or move whatever, you know, move houses or the state or change your roommates or whatever, it is more beneficial to you financially. I feel like with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse here, I'm not really seeing that as much of a negative. I feel like with this Ace of Pentacles here, there was like maybe like some type of lesson learned with with managing your finances or your budget. But I do feel that, I don't know why I'm getting the sense that it has something to do with the releasing of like financial burdens. Like if you decided to go, I'm like not even playing around. Like with this Five of Swords as well, like this is a comeback. Like this is a comeback for some of you guys. This is definitely a comeback with, yeah, let me pull a few more cards real quick, you guys. Damn, we were just talking about the King of Swords, and he's here in reverse. And also, oh, okay. Yeah, with this Three of Swords and this King of Swords in reverse, okay, there's a divine masculine energy that doesn't want you to go, but there's something about like being dependent on you for something because this energy is hurt, because this masculinity or this divine masculine figure, this is almost coming off as a father. This father doesn't want you to leave, and the reason is because they feel like without you, they will be alone. Like without you, they don't know what they will do. And it's so unfortunate because as much as you are not leaving the behind to be selfish, this is like a really hard decision. Like they don't want you to leave, but you know that you must, because there are some things in your life that you have to take care of. There are things in your life that you have to do, because if you do not do them, then who will? And this energy just has to understand that. With this, I am hearing some type of disappointment. Like disappointment is reading all over this card. Now, this does not have to be a man or a father. It could be someone that comes off as masculine, and it could be, I'm hearing the word guilt trip. Like they don't want you to leave, so they'll try to guilt trip you or make you feel guilty so that you'll stay. But it's a manipulation tactic to keep you here because they don't want to be without you. And they don't know the difference between harming you and wanting you. They don't know the difference between helping you and harming you. They may even cover up their selfishness by saying, but you need this and you should be here because, you know, you got to do this and that. And if you want this, it's better for you to be here. The spirit is saying that that is not the voice you want to listen to. You want to listen to your intuition. Like you are literally being given a chance here to make things right. You are being given a chance here to do the things that you need to do in order to bring yourself this type of I'm hearing the word wealth, but also like a new start on life. So what I'm hearing with this is that when you decide that you are going to go despite what is being said to you, then you are going to you're telling the universe, you're saying, listen, I want to co-create with you, and by all means I'm going to do that no matter who is trying to send in my way, because the truth is there is no wall. Like, the truth is there is no brick wall. There is no spoon. Like, remember on the Matrix where the kid was like, you know, you must discover the truth or something like that, that there is no spoon. There is no wall. There is no obstacle. Just go. Like, the only obstacle that you would have would be your ego, or would be guilt, or it would be shame, or whatever feelings that would be associated with you leaving in a way that's affect someone else. And if you fall into that, like you probably have in the past, then you're not going to change anything. So Spirit is saying that it's important for you to allow yourself to not fall victim to the manipulation tactic of this energy here. If they are going to hurt, let them hurt. At the end of the day, we only hurt ourselves with our own expectations. And that is what Spirit is reminding you of. That is not a responsibility that you have to do, that you have to deal with. You can have compassion and you can sit them down and let them understand. I'm hearing something about an elder, like an elder doesn't want you to go. An elder wants you to stay here, but it's like, listen, I have to do what I have to do. I'm not leaving you. I love you. I just need to be in a different location because this is what's going to help me. Because if I don't, then how am I going to be, like, how can I serve myself and my greater purpose? Because if I step away and stay here with you, then I'm doing a disservice to not only myself, but to my soul tribe and all things greater than me. This is more than about your insecurity. This is more than just about what you feel that you want me to do. Like, this is more than just your own need for comfort, your own need for being, being served. Like, this goes beyond that. Like, this is something that you can even imagine. And the more that you talk and try to make me feel guilty about this, the further you're pushing me away. And that's something that you are going to have to tell this figure here, whether it be a father figure, a friend, or whatever, a father figure, a friend, a foe. I don't know. Like, that's like the vibe that's coming through. It's like, listen, I'm not going to miss this opportunity here, because in the past, I have missed opportunities because of listening to you. Because I decided that I was going to listen to what you wanted and what you wanted to do, I missed out on things that were being given to me. But I am not making the same mistake this time. I am doing better. And with the Sun card here, when you decide to follow your inner voice and your inner light, you will be led to success. You just have to believe that. And you have to remember that you don't have to abide by anyone's rules. You're an adult. Like, you are an adult, right? Like, you can abide by people's rules while you're in their home, but the whole point of you leaving is because you want to be under your own rule. You don't want anyone having rulership over you. And I feel that in order for you to step fully into your authenticity and tap into the core of you and to really enjoy your life, you have to be able to make a decision to go, if that is what you so choose. And I'm going to be real with you. Like, I stand on that and I support you. Like, people are more than likely not going to understand. They're not going to understand. But why should you equate their why should you allow their understanding to impede on your growth? Because they only understand things from a very limited perspective, and you are expanding. So if you are expanding, that's going to come with you. What I'm hearing Spirit say is breaking the chain. So break the chain, do something different. Also, with the Seven of Wands here, this is you saying, you know what, I'm going to do what I need to do. And at the end of the day, I'm not going to stop, because I've built something here. I'm building a reputation for myself, and I have every need to defend, or I have every need to keep up with this image. And it's okay that I want to do that. For some of you, it's just specific here. And I feel like with the Seven of Wands here, Spirit is saying that you don't have to try too hard. This should be effortless for some of y'all. And for others of you, it's, listen, like, I don't have to do anything to prove anything to anybody. I'm doing what I want because I want to. And it's about time that I allow myself to live my life the way that I want to, without having to constantly explain myself. I don't have to continuously do that. This is the energy you're getting away from. You know what I mean? It's like, no, I am not explaining myself to you. And you have to respect and honor that. And if you feel like you don't want to, then it just means that we are not meant to be in each other's lives right now until you finally understand that. And if you don't, I will love you from a distance. And you have to be firm. Sometimes it's your own parents, I swear. Like, I feel like with some of you guys, it's your parents. And I mean that, I mean it respectfully. You guys, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I am somebody that will speak the hell out of my mind. I will speak my mind so fucking quick if I feel like I need to, because I'm Capricorn energy, right? So I'm Capricorn energy as far as my sun sign, but my rising is Taurus, and I also have a Sag moon. Sometimes that Sag moon is like, nope, I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and if your feelings are hurts, okay, that is something that you're going to have to deal with. And then there's other moments where I choose the utmost of compassion. I'm working on that myself, but for whatever reason, I'm being called to let you know that sometimes you got to tap into that Sagittarian energy and say what you got to say and mean what you say. Because you know that by you speaking your truth is going to allow you to expand your consciousness. Like the Wheel of Fortune is not here, but I feel the Wheel of Fortune's energy. And I mean exactly what I said. You have a greater vision. The Two of Wands is here. Like I told you, there's a lot of fire energy here. Remember, I feel like I said that. You have the Sun card. You have this Ten of Wands here being released, releasing your burdens, leaving the world, like leaving that behind. You have the Seven of Wands here. You have this Two of Wands here. Okay, Spirit, is there anything else that you want me to say before I go on to the Oracle cards? Well, what do you have to say? Is there anything else that you have to say with these cards? But this looks like either the Knight of Wands or the Page of Wands. One of them. Either way it goes, I feel like whatever this idea was, or this idea that you have, this divine inspiration, you're starting to really make a plan on that, and then Spirit is saying, go for that. Fire energy all the way, like we said at the very beginning. The greatest gift that you can ever give yourself is to choose what you want to choose, because that thing also chooses you. This feels like manifestation happening. Ooh, all right. Oh my goodness. Look, you more fire energy. Five of Wands again. And then you have the Queen of Cups here. And then you have this here, exploration. This is like screaming yes. Like if you were looking to get up and move or leave, or like sign another lease or whatever it is, yes. Like, yes. Now, the cards that I'm noticing that you have more of, again, well, actually, no, this is different. This is the Five of Wands as opposed to the Seven of Wands, so never mind. So basically, you have the Queen of Cups here, and you also do have the Fool card here. Now, with this Queen of Cups, she, to me, is the counterpart for the King of Cups, right? Now, I do feel like this is you owning your intuitive aspect, moving with emotional intelligence, moving with your intuition and the creative flows of life, and you tapping into this inner essence of like your inner child. With the Six of Wands here, I am picking up on inner child healing with this one. By you making this move, you are doing it, it's inner child healing for you. Like it's inner child healing. And I feel like I'm hearing the word say yes. The words say yes. Like the word, yeah, those words are coming through right now, and I'm getting a whiff of like strawberries. Okay, you know those dolls, okay, I don't remember exactly what those dolls are called, but remember those little dolls or those little baby dolls where they were like inside of like a flower or something like that, and then you can smell like the different flowers. Damn, when I come back to this, I'll leave the name of it in the comments because I can't remember exactly what they were. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna definitely look for that. I can't find it right now. I can't think of it right now, but there were these dolls that you would get, and they came in like different colors, and then the baby would be like sitting like in the flower or something like that. Either that or I'm living in a different reality. And then there's also something very specific about the Cabbage Patch dolls. There's something about that specifically that was a staple in your childhood that kept you going. It may have been a gift that was given to you at a young age. I'm almost kind of hearing you pulling that back out and making a connection with that. And the reason is because it's very symbolic for what you were going through at that time. And that is something that is, wow, that was really, really, really specific. I have never heard anything like that come through a reading. So that was made especially for you. I feel like this is definitely a journey in your life where it's almost kind of like it's like you're starting over like at the very beginning, but with more wisdom and from a space of emotional maturity and emotional stability, and not so much from a place of chaos. I feel like the best thing you can do for yourself in the midst of this action is to remain calm, is to breathe, and to just remember why you're doing what you're doing. Oh shoot. Oh shit, look at this. So this is, wow. Whoa, that was wild. Okay, this girl here, it's almost like you're starting from like a place of innocence. There's definitely an energy of innocence with this pool. Like you don't have like a beginner mindset per se, but it's almost like Spirit is saying to be open and to be curious as a child would for this next stage of your life, right? And with this here, this clover does point to luck. It does point to luck. And with this wishing well, this is all wishes granted. But the thing about kids, or the thing about this innocent energy here, especially with the Six of Cups, it feels like it's one of those things where the more open you are, the more curious you are, the more you can yield, the more you'll discover, the more that will come to you. Because when I think in the Bible it says come to God like a child would, or something like that. I can't remember. But it's almost like you're approaching this next stage of your life with the openness, with the curiosity, and with the vulnerability, and with the vibe of a child, but still using your discernment, because the Queen of Swords is here. So it's using your discernment, but also not allowing yourself to be limited by anything, but being open, by being curious, by being loving. This is bringing me to Piscean energy. The original ruler of Pisces actually was Jupiter. If you go by these 7 original planets, like if you work planetary magic, like if you do planetary magic, then you know that these 7 original planets did not include Pluto, nor did they include Uranus, right? The 7 original planets were the Sun, the Moon. They were Mars, Mercury, Venus, Saturn, and I'm forgetting one. Jupiter. So basically those were the 7 original planets. Any planet that came after that was not considered that. So the fact that Piscean energy is coming through here, this is connecting me actually to Jupiter. And I know that there's something about like rose colored like lenses and things of that nature, but this is you changing them from rose to yellow. Like, it's so funny because it's like, nah, like I'm not going to, eliminate my imagination. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know when to take the glasses off and I know when to put them on. I'm going to tap in and I'm going to tap out, and I'm just simply going to enjoy myself because I deserve it. Like, it is what it is. A new sense of style, a new wardrobe, a new fave, a new fad, a new whatever. And I'm also hearing something about like a hot commodity coming through. I'm not sure why. But anyways, this luck card also is connecting me to Jupiter. You will do a lot better if you traveled and if you left. Okay. You have Porcupine Spirit. Time for beginner mind. Okay. We also do have here Butterfly Spirit. Transformation is beautiful. You might be a Scorpio listening to this, or you may have Scorpionic energy, but you still may have like this, what is it called? Like a lot of Jupiter energy as well. Okay. Trust is here. We have Pegasus, transcending. This Pegasus is connecting me to this, to the Fool card. And we also do have Angel of Nutrition, Angel of Diet and Nutrition. Pay attention to what you eat and drink. You intuitively know what is good for you. I've seen some of you guys going vegan with this one. Also with Angel of Support, the universe has heard your silent call for help. Yep, the universe is listening. You are in an active process of creation. You are co-creating, and Spirit is saying that, okay, I got your back. Just make your decision. I got you. I'll support you. And if you decided to go, then yes, like you will reap all benefits of you leaving. Also, what I want to say here is that with this Well card, this is symbolic of you diving into this depth, this darkness, into the void with an open mind to see what you want to pull out from this space. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this pendulum to see what card is Spirit calling us to focus on right now. Okay, Spirit, let's go ahead. It's something over here. It's like right here. So this lets me know that it's the child and it's also the sun card. So these are the two that Spirit is saying focus on right now. With these two cards, the sun and with this child here, this really does feel like innocence and just being and really connecting with that inner child and giving the inner child what the inner child needs. This next phase of your life is, for some of you guys, is going to help you with inner child healing. These are the two cards. Look up the symbolism of this sun card here and also look up the symbolism of the child. I love you guys so very much. Also, again, butterfly spirit, I love this for you. Spirit and your angels and your guides. You know, the butterfly may be a spirit animal for you right now, or maybe an animal totem. Actually, it may be an animal totem right now, and or maybe a spirit guide. The butterfly may be guiding you now. So yes, pay attention to that. Okay. And yes, I love you guys. Remember to trust yourself. Remember that this is definitely helping you to transcend beyond your current reality. And yes, I love you guys so much. Thank you for spending time with me here today. If you need anything from me, feel free to visit me online at CassandraTurner.com. I hope this reading helped. And if you feel that it benefited you, please send this over to a friend or someone that you know can benefit from it. And yeah, and if you need anything from me, you guys can visit me over on my Instagram at Magic of Eden. I would love to hold your hand over there as we discover more of each other, and I will see you in my next video. Hello, pile number 3. Thank you so much for coming on here, or actually, thank you for those of you that chose pile number 3. Thank you for coming on here. And this is the card that we have. If you chose it, this is change. And I want to start off by telling you the downloads that I received for you guys, which was not a lot. So here are the notes that I have here. I heard stand, choices, and weigh your options. This does not feel like an immediate decision, but whatever it is, it definitely, obviously, is going to lead to change, because of course, all things that are constant, or the only thing constant in this universe, is change, right? So this one, we're going to have to sit down and discover with each other. Now, with this change card here, well, you do have a car here. There's a correlation between this pile and then pile number 1. In pile number 1, there was an emphasis on leaving but coming back. Pile 2 was you are literally just going, like you're leaving. Like there are no ifs, ands, or buts. With this one, I'm hearing again, the word stand is coming through. So I'm interested to see what your cards are. Like, very interested. I'm not even gonna, you know what? Let me just see what these cards are. Spirit, what is going on with pile number 3? What is going on with pile number 3? It's so interesting because I'm being caught. Okay, so basically with this pile, I was literally almost in a full trance just now. So basically, I have to pick up the pendulum. And pendulums definitely help you to focus your mind. Pendulums are tools used, obviously, for divination. This is the first card that wants to come out. We're going to leave that card right there. And with this one, I'm being called to just kind of focus my attention on seeing which way the pendulum swings. Yeah, I'm seeing someone shake their head no. With this pendulum, it feels like, I don't know why, for some of you guys, it feels like a no. For those of you guys that were asking a yes or no question, the answer is no. Take it as it resonates. Okay, so basically, I'm going to use this pendulum again, but I'm going to use it later. Okay, Spirit, what is the message coming through for you? My power, the people that chose polyamory. The word is sensitivity. Ooh, for some of you guys, I'm hearing you can't stay with me. You need to go. For others of you, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's almost kind of like you're kicking somebody out. I'm hearing something about like someone's time is up. And I'm also seeing that someone is working their magic around cleansing out their house. It's not you leaving per se, but it's you making someone else or a group of people leave in order to restore the peace in your home. That is the change coming through with this one. I'm going to grab something. I'll be right back, you guys. Actually, okay. I'm going to grab this here. Shameless. Self-plug, y'all. Self-plug. Okay. So, yep. Self-plug. Okay, so absolutely. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to just drop that mic real quick. I'm just kidding. I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Because for some of you guys, it is legit peace in my home. You want peace in your home. And I'm hearing, I ain't going nowhere. I want peace in my home and I shall have peace. It is what it is. Speaking of peace in my home, the Ace of Cups just came through. Peace in my home fixed candles are 100% available. If you want to know how to work with this candle or anything like that, let me know down in the comments. And I will let you know how I work with this candle, what I use it for, the symbolism of it. I will put all of that in a video. If that's what you want to hear, let me know down in the comments. Okay, let's go ahead and continue with the reading. Oh, okay. Well, I'm hearing chaos. I keep hearing like chaos, and I keep feeling like there's like this disruption in the home space. Keep in mind, you guys, that even if we do ask a specific question in tarot, something else may come through that you need to hear about. Can we like normalize understanding that, and can we normalize explaining that during tarot readings, please? You may think that you need a reading about career or love, but what you need, you know, what you need to hear is about healing. That can then help you understand what's going on in your love life and in your career. Does that make sense? So it just really depends. One more time. I'm hearing to do what makes you happy. There's something about the living room space and how it used to be a sacred space, but it no longer is sacred because of all the commotion, the chaos, and the things that have been going on in this in the space. Yep. 10 of yes. See? Wow. I was not expecting that to come through at all. It's so funny because I normally go into these readings with no expectations like at all. Well, shoot. With no expectations at all. But it's just so funny that sometimes I do get these cards that I don't quote unquote expect. Or that I'm like not even looking to see. Oh yeah, change is definitely needed right here. Okay, let me move this to the side. This change feels like it's change coming from the home space. It's change in the home. It's moving things around. I'm also hearing the word redecorating. Okay. What is this card? I can't. Yeah, in order for things to clear out, or for you to gain a sense of peace and understanding, and to return back to, and to make this space more sacred to you, you are going to have to make someone leave, or you're going to have to go. I'm hearing Spirit say, go back home. Go back home. Like, peace in my home. I can't shake that. Whoa. The Four of Wands is here, which connects to home. Yes. Peace in my home. There's something that was going on in the home that where there's like a lot of disruption, fights constantly happening, too many energies lingering, too many energies in one space. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I just heard the word Baltimore. Why did Baltimore come through? Like Baltimore, Maryland? For some of you guys, if you're going home back to Baltimore, Maryland, you won't be there for very long. It'll be so that you can discover something that can help you heal, so that you can continue to have peace in your current home. Like, does that make sense? Sometimes in order for you to like have peace in the home where you're at, you have to kind of go backwards, or you have to go back to your hometown to bury things, to let them go. That is something that's coming through for somebody. For some people, yeah, their home space is just not what it used to be. What used to be peace for you is now a hell for some of you guys, and you need peace in my home, in your home. Okay, Spirit, are there any other messages that you want to, any of the cards that you... Yep, Spirit does have more cards. Okay, so with these cards that are coming out here, there's one that is not showing face right now, and I'm here for that. Like, I'm not even worried about it. So basically, yep, I do feel that whoever is in the space with you right now, Spirit is saying that they no longer need to be there because their energy is causing a disruption, or it's not what once was. You're no longer happy. You're not happy anymore. And for some of you guys, this feels like a breakup. This feels like a separation. This feels like it feels like some of you guys need to be in your own space again in order to help you reconnect, because somebody is triggered. Like, someone is triggered and they're not able to fully focus. Like, someone is triggered here. I don't know why I'm hearing that there is a separation that needs to take place, because there needs to be a refocus of what makes the individuals happy. Yeah, there's a major disruption in this home space, especially because we're connected with the number 4 here: foundation, family, siblings, mother's side. You may have a mother living with you, and the mother may not be. You may be clashing with this energy. I am seeing a clashing. I'm not seeing any wands though, so it might be like a mental battle. Okay. Yeah, Spirit, what? Okay. There seems to be this level of confusion as well that I'm hearing. I feel like, I don't know why I want to pull another card. Yo, the moral of the story for you guys is to get your home back into a space where it needs to be. The 10 of Cups in reverse yeah, you guys aren't, what Spirit is saying is that you don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to go anywhere right now. The Chariot card reverse here, no, this is you don't need to be the one to leave, they need to leave. If you have been worried about like someone being in your home that you feel intuitively doesn't need to be there, then yes, Spirit says take action on that, because this is not healthy. Whatever this is, it's not healthy. It does not feel healthy at all. Like, I'm being honest. Like, you are not even in your element anymore. What used to be a home is no longer a home. Spirit says that this person must go now. Like, they should have been gone yesterday. And it sucks because it's like, you would think that this person would be more grateful for the love, the comfort, and for the home that you provided, but how dare they come into your space and then disrupt the energy, disrupt it, and you, in order for you to return to peace in your home, they must go. There has been way too many disruptions happening, and I feel like I'm feeling like an auntie coming in saying, get your ass up and go, because you over here causing disruption in this home and you need to get the fuck out. And that's literally the energy I'm hearing right now. Like, I know that YouTube does not like it when people curse and things like that, but I'm hearing, fuck it, get the fuck up and get the fuck out, because if you don't, like, it's gonna be a fucking problem. Like, I feel somebody's granny coming through saying, get the fuck out. Like, and I'm hearing, like, I'm seeing somebody do a sweeping, and it's almost kind of like, in order for you to get this energy to move, I'm hearing the old hoodoo trick. What you want to do is you want to do a working in front of the person while going undetected. So what you want to do is you want to do an energetic sweeping in front of their face, and you want to set your intention for them to get the fuck out. Like, literally set an intention for them to get the fuck out. Like, I cannot stress this. Like, even right now, like, I'm hearing like someone's ancestor was hood as hell. Like, it's a whole different vibe right now. It's a whole different vibe, to the point where I'm about to pull off the Hoodoo Tarot. I kid you not. Somebody granny is mad. It's not funny. You know how you know how back in the day, melanated kids, like melanated people, like y'all know how it was when we was growing up. Sometimes when you saw somebody about to get their shit handed to them, you couldn't do nothing but just laugh. And you were like, you know what? No, I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use the other Hoodoo Tarot deck, because I have two. You guys, give me one moment. Let me go grab this tarot deck. I'll be right back. I'm following my intuition on this one. And we got the Hoodoo Tarot. Somebody, grandma, Mima, Mama, some divine feminine energy is not having it. This could be an ancestor. Ace of Wands in reverse. We have the I'm hearing Aries energy here with this Emperor card. Yes, they are not having that shit. We have the 10 of Swords in reverse. This was due a long time ago. This was long overdue. There's a cleansing of a house that needs to happen here. I'm being brought to hoodoo. I'm being brought to Spirit saying, again, dual sweeping from the back to the front. And then also you want to take some red brick dust and you want to mop your walls and your floors and stuff like that. Or there's something very specific about, like, okay, you have the Hierophant here as well. This is a working that you need to do to clear your house out. Spirit, what is... Oh, these cards, they look really, really old. Because I used to use these, like... I had to get another deck because of how much I was using these cards. Yeah, 10 of Baskets in reverse again. Like, 10 of Baskets, like 10 of Cups, reverse again. Look. That's the reason why I was called to get this deck, because you have this in reverse twice. There's something about you not being fulfilled and you not feeling at home in your own home. You don't feel at home in your body. You don't feel at home in your space. Spirit is like, your ancestors are like, kick them the fuck out. What are you waiting for? Like, you knew that you should have done this, but out of the kindness of your heart, they were taking advantage. You guys, F-bomb all the way. Like, with no shame. No shame. Like, F-bomb. Like, it is what it is. Aries energy. Get the fuck up and get the fuck out. 3 of Knives. Exactly. You don't feel like... It was something that you allowed, though. Like, it's something that you allowed. You may have tried to open up your space for other people to come. You know what, Spirit? Thank you. Like, I was feeling kind of iffy about this, but I was like, you know what? Thank you. Because some of you guys, honestly, you allowed this to happen. And I love you enough to say this. You knew and you know that you are someone that has a big heart. Now, what I'm hearing is, why in the hell you let them up in here? Like, and that's the way they're talking to you. Like, this, I swear, is so crazy. Like, why in the hell did you let them up in here? Like, they have like this southern accent almost, and I'm hearing something about like Louisiana, specifically like Baton Rouge, like that. Your ancestors are not fucking with this energy. The moment you put up that ancestor altar to honor that ancestor, they found some shit that happened that was going on in your household, and they are like, no, you asked for my protection, you called me here, and I'm doing the cleaning. You need to get them the hell out. And that is like, that's on that. Like, that's on that. And it is what it is. And if they don't like it, so what? Because at the end of the day, anybody that can talk shit, anybody that can talk mess to you, anybody that want to call shots, need to pay a bill. Who's paying bills in here? Because it's not you. And that's something that I'm hearing you tell them. Like, complete vibe change. Do what you have to do. Because how dare you take care of them, but they not doing what they're supposed to do. Peace in my home. Get them the hell out. And after you get them the hell out, and after you cleanse your house, after you mop your walls, because I'm the type that will mop my walls. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Mop your walls, mop your floors, do your cleansings, make sure that you have your herbal bath. No, not your herbal bath. Yeah, do an herbal bath, that's fine. But also do an herbal blend that you can actually put in your mop water to cleanse your floors. From the back to the front, and when you're done, when it's all said and done, set your petition, write a petition to one of your guides or whatnot, to your ancestors specifically, and make sure that you set intention for peace in your home. Like, there are no ifs, ands, or buts. Spirit is saying, your ancestors are saying to do the work because they need to go. You guys. Oh my God. Somebody's guys is like... You know how when you were like kids and you just like, somebody like got in trouble and you were just like, damn, like they just got fucked up. Like, not laughing at someone's like being beaten like kids, no. What I mean is like, somebody deserves something because of how disrespectful they were being, and then someone stood up for themselves and you would laugh because it's like, yep, you shouldn't have done that and you knew better. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting right now. I would be the instigator. I'm not even fucking playing around. I'm not even playing around right now. And I love you guys so much, for real. Like, I'm not one to like try to like wreak havoc or even try to make a situation worse. But when I was a kid, if someone did something that they knew they weren't supposed to do, I would laugh because it's like, I told you not to do it and you did it anyway. Like, why did you do that? Like, you could have prevented that from happening and you still just did what you wanted to do. So I would chuckle. And like, that part of you know what's so funny? Because I feel like for some of you guys, I know some of y'all are laughing too. I know some of y'all are laughing. And if you're not, I get it, you know. They probably clicked out by now. They're like, man, this is not funny. All right, so we have the 10 of swords in reverse. We also have the 2 of cups. Yes. They need to go because they're causing disharmony. Like, I'm in tears right now. I'm laughing so much. Okay, so yeah, it's no. They need to leave. All right. Moving forward with the reading, okay? We have here the Daughter of Coins, the page of... Some of you guys are missing, like, y'all are missing out on certain things because of the blockage that's in the home. It's like this energy is blocking certain things from coming in because their energy is so chaotic and so disruptive that it's hard for whatever you've been trying to manifest to come in. Spirit says that you are not leaving anywhere, that they are leaving, and that's the change that needs to happen. Spirit, what card are we focusing on right now? Or what cards? I heard the word 10 of Cups. Oh yeah, I feel like you guys can see that. It's barely moving. Yeah, it's just 10 of Cups here. So basically there's a sense of like you having to like redefine. For some of you guys, it feels like you may have to redefine what makes you happy. But at the same time, for whatever reason, this 10 of Baskets or this 10 of Cups is pointing me to the home space. I feel like there is a major disruption in the home space. There needs to be a cleansing. There needs to be a clearing. Yeah, this 10 of Cups in reverse here. Study that card. Study that energy. Because there are things that should have already ended, but they're not ending because you're not calling the final shots. All right, let's go ahead and continue. Sorry, you guys, my battery died. So let's go ahead and continue. We have here the Six of Pentacles here. And we have the Justice card in reverse. And we also have the Seven of Cups. Somebody is delusional as hell. Someone is very delusional. What I'm hearing also is that in order for there to be peace and balance and restoration for you guys, and in order for this part of your life to be done with, to be over and done, you have to call it out. Spirit is saying, call it out. Take charge. Like, really take charge here. With this Emperor card here, this is pointing to every reason why you need to take charge and reestablish this sense of peace in this home. And with the Justice card here, things won't be able to come back to a balance until this delusional ass energy leaves. Like, I can't help but say that. It's like they think that they have some type of power, but they don't. Like, not in this space. Like, you have no power here. Why do you keep making it seem as if you do when you don't? And it's because of that lack of understanding is the reason why they must go. I'm hearing the words like your lease is up. Also, Spirit is asking you to think about what you're contributing to that. With the Six of Pentacles here, it's like you have to be able to know what you are contributing and ask yourself, are they contributing a fair amount, and are they giving what they need to give in order to help things be a balance? Because what I'm hearing for some of you guys is I can do bad all by myself. Like, that's literally what I'm hearing for you guys. And if you would, I'm hearing that I would rather struggle on my own than struggle with somebody else that's not contributing anything, and they know that we need to help. So I feel in this, there's an emphasis on we. I don't know who we is. It could be you, your kids, your other family members, and then this one is just isn't acting right, or they're acting like they don't need you and things of that nature. Sometimes you just gotta let them be. You gotta honor their wishes. They don't need you. Okay, goodbye. Like, you don't need me. Okay, go. But at the end of the day, you have to use your discernment and do what is right along with your path. You know what I mean? And again, the whole goal here is to have peace in my home. In your home, I mean. Okay. And so we have here, oh wow, okay. We have here we have the doorway, the stairway, or the doors, right? This is pointing to choices. This is all about making decisions. And then we have here the Strength card, the Bear card. I feel like I just heard with this, honor yourself and like honor the choices you make. Like, honor the choices. Yeah, honor the choices that you're making. Honor this decision because you know that you need it. You know that you need to. And sometimes you have to make decisions that you feel uncomfortable with, but don't allow that uncomfortability to cloud and play your intuition. You know that in order to restore yourself, in order to restore peace and strength and whatever else, you have to let some things go. Make the necessary decision and make it from a space of spiritual strength. And then you have here Dog Spirit. Be loyal to what you love. This Dog Spirit is pointing me to home. Wow, now it makes sense. Remember when earlier when I heard the word stand? That's why. Stand your ground. There's something that you have to do now, which is stand your ground. Like, not even joking around. We have the number 55 here. Snake Spirit, time to heal. Yes, be loyal to what you love, time to heal. This snake is bringing me to it's bringing me to striking. Like, it's like striking at like lightning speed. It's like, and I'm also hearing, don't bite the hand that feeds you. You've had your hand bitten so many times. It's time to heal. And the only way for you to heal is to remove the energy that keeps biting you. That's what Spirit is saying for you guys right now. For this Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait. Wait for a sign from wait for a sign from your guides, but at the same time, for some of you guys, you have been watching, you have been waiting, you have been given the chance. Now is the time to take action to say, I've waited long enough, I've given you a chance, you're not changing anything, it is irrational for you to be here. And it says here, Hummingbird Spirit, joy. You are returning to joy, but the only way you can do that is by allowing this or having this energy to leave. Aspen spirit, courage. Have the courage to stand up and tell them to go. Like it's so funny because it's like it almost kind of sounds like I'm influencing you to make them leave, but I'm not. If anything, this feels like spirit is pointing you into the direction of having them go, because there is a reconnection. Like, you can't even be yourself in your own home. Like, you have to watch your words because someone else is triggered. No, absolutely not. No. You have been more than giving. Like, spirit is asking you not to guilt trip yourself into letting them stay because you're afraid that you'd be a bad person if you made them leave. No, you are not. You are rational. It is okay. Think of it in this way. The way the spirit is explaining it to me now, right? Because energy shift again, is you have to remember that people serve their purpose in certain parts of our lives. You know when someone's time is up when they keep doing the same repeated things because they are not ready to grow yet. They are not ready to give up those old habits. And that's how you know that you've outgrown them and it is time for them to go. It is time for you guys to part ways. You can love them from a distance. It is okay. Maybe they're not in their right mind. Maybe they're people who are struggling from mental illness. I 100% get that. And for some of you, what I want to say is that for some of you guys, this person may be dealing with a mental illness or they may not know any better. That's when you have to bring someone else in that can help you. And if you are not equipped to be dealing with this type of energy or to work with this type of energy, then you are going to have to make the decision to bring someone in that can without feeling guilty. That is very specific coming through now. I hope that whoever was here is still here listening to this, because that is very specific as well. We have the angel of healing. Yes, the angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing. Like, okay. And then we have the angel of joyfulness. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. You guys, in order for you to restore peace and to restore love and to restore balance and to get back to this happy space in your home, it is going to take for this energy to leave or depart ways. And it's going to hurt at first. 100%. For some of y'all, it's going to hurt. But that's what comes with the territory. Not everything is meant to be extremely easy. That is where detachment comes in. That is where the love for yourself comes in above all else. Also, with this hangman spirit, this is making me feel like you have to trust what is going on right now. This is teaching you how to stand in your power right now. It is. It's teaching you how to keep the balance within the home and to allow the disruption to go. Like, that's what it is. Like, without all, without playing around, without any games, like, that is what this is. Sometimes you have to make them leave in order to restore peace. Because the same way you will eliminate toxins from the body in order to allow it to come back to a balance, the same way you will take certain things out of your diet to help your diet, not diet, but the same way you would make certain changes and sacrifice certain things for a healthier lifestyle, this is a change that is needed to help you with this healthier lifestyle. And the healthy lifestyle does not just come in the form of different foods and eating the right foods for your body, for your blood type. It also means surrounding yourself with people and things that are going to help you along your journey. And sometimes those people and those things are not meant to be there any longer because they just slow you down. And not only that, they disrupt the internal peace. And it just feels like it just is what it is. I feel that. Also, Spirit is saying, like, try not to overreact for some of you guys. And with this hangman spirit, I don't know why I'm calling this is a hangman spirit. I don't know why I'm calling it a spirit, but that's the way it's coming out. With this hangman spirit here, it's, listen, I know what I'm doing, okay? Like, I don't just go about your merry way. Some of you guys do feel hung up, though. You feel like, damn, like, what do I do? Like, how do I get down? You get down by voicing. You have to call it. You have to, because how long should you sit and suffer because someone else doesn't want to do what they need to do? You don't need to suffer. Like, there's truly no need for it. And then also, again, with this 8 of Swords here, yeah, no, there's no need. You have to get out of your head. You're not doing anything wrong. Allow joy to come back into your life, you guys. If you decided to, wow, you actually have the Justice card here. Again, second Justice card, actually. Where's the first? Wait. Yeah, Justice card right here. So basically, yeah, you have the Justice card in reverse and you have the Justice card upright. This Justice card in reverse is what is happening now. And when you make that decision, this is what you can expect. Okay? I love you guys so much. And I wish you healing. And I hope the best for you and your situation. I love you guys again dearly. If you guys need anything from me, you guys can visit me online at CassandraTurner.com. I have an apothecary where I do handcraft my own spiritual essentials like fixed candles and also oils and things of that nature. And if you guys want to follow along with me on Instagram, you are more than welcome to do so over at Magic of Eden. I love you guys, and I will catch you all in my next video.